Ronda Rousey, and King instantly, I think she becomes the biggest superstar in the WWE, man or woman. At least in my eyes. I think of her.
I can't argue with you. No, I can't argue with that.
You have John Cena. I mean, Cena is John Cena. But even with her, I mean, even with Ronda Rousey, her reach is.
You're talking about. I mean, you're talking about maybe. I guess maybe you should add word crossover star. I mean, she's somebody that's known almost to everybody. Her name, at least. Whereas I don't know, man. Hey, John Cena now. John Cena, good grief, movie star, TV commercials, everything that John Cena's done. He's up there. He's as well known as Ronda Rousey.
Right. Yeah, I would almost put him
outside. I mean, outside the wrestling world.
But at least she's going to bring a lot of of her fans, UFC fans, to watch WWE now because we want to see her. And she did an interview saying this is not just a one-time appearance or. I'm just going to do WrestleMania and you're not going to see me. She is full-time. She wants to be a full-time WWE superstar.
Yeah, and I read what the what's the UFC guy's, the head honcho there?
Dana White.
Yeah, Dana White. I read what he wrote about her, and he said, that he's so happy for her because he knew throughout her entire UFC career that she was always a wrestling fan.
Right.
Has always loved the WWE. And so yeah, he said, he feels like she's where she belongs now, and so that's really cool.
But so hopefully we see more Ronda Rousey, and of course we all know what happened at WrestleMania between her and Triple H and Stephanie and The Rock. So maybe that could be come back to fruition for WrestleMania. You never know.
Yeah, I really expected to see Ronda on Monday Night Raw last night to kind of explain, all of this stuff that we're talking about, her first appearance and everything, but she wasn't on the show.
Yeah.
So we still have to wonder, what she meant. She certainly pointed. I don't think we have to wonder. I think it was actually, pretty well right there in black and white. She pointed at the WrestleMania sign, implying that she's going to be there. And then she looked at all four different individuals out there. She looked at, the two champions, and then she looked at the Royal Rumble winner, and then she went over and shook hands with Stephanie. So I think that's, the suspense is there. Everybody's wondering, do we know? I think we could pretty well assume that Ronda Rousey is going to compete at WrestleMania, but against who?
Yeah, hopefully we find out soon, but we'll go for Ronda to see, and hopefully it brings more viewership to Monday Night Raw. And, this is not just a, one-off for her. She means business. She wants to really put the time and effort. And there was one quote that really stood out was she told Triple H, there's a lot of things I can do that make me more money, but this is what I'm going to be the most, probably the happiest doing. And like you mentioned, she's a huge wrestling fan, so hopefully they, she does right. And also,
I can assure you that Ronda Rousey, if she may have told Triple H, there's a lot of things that she could do that could make her more money. She'll be making plenty of money in the WWE, I promise you.
Yeah, they already have merch for her, and we all know, Roddy Piper, said that he.
Yeah, what a story that was. That was one of the things. I didn't even realize that. I didn't know that when she came out there that she was wearing a Roddy Piper's original jacket, and then she gave it back to Rowdy's son after the show.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And she has her own merch now. Roddy Piper. Font, it's the same kind of the red collar, white shirt as Piper. So, and I know some people are confused about that, wondering why she, people are saying she stole that, but no, that was passed on from, Roddy himself to Ronda Rousey a few years ago, before a UFC fight. And of course there was a video of her, her hugging and like you said, giving back the coat to Piper's son. So it's, that's all embraced. That's all, on that front, that's all well and done.